Good, thanks, Malika. Well, in the past year, Hawaii County overdose deaths have increased by 200%.
And that led to the county's first ever fentanyl awareness summit held last month. And joining us this morning to share more about how the county is working to improve these statistics is Alyssa Lavoie with the West Hawaii Community Health Center. Good morning, Alyssa. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
As fentanyl is a growing issue across the country, can you tell us a little bit about just how bad it is in Hawaii County and what you guys are seeing specifically?
Absolutely. So the issue is really serious right now, and that's really why we decided to ring the bell and sound the alarm. We're hoping that we can prevent more overdoses and really help our community become aware of the dangers of fentanyl. For people who don't know, fentanyl is about 80 to 100 times stronger than morphine. It's very potent, and it definitely has a medical purpose, but that's not really what we're seeing. We're seeing the fentanyl that's being illegally made in labs, mainly in China and Mexico, and that's where the danger lies. So on the continent, fentanyl has been around for quite some time, but it's really just hitting Hawaii right now. We started seeing an uptick at the health center around October or November of last year. And we had reached out to first responders just to see if this was an isolated incident, but they started reporting that they also were seeing this major uptick and needing to use Narcan, which is an opioid overdose reversal medication that saves lives. They were using it quite frequently. So the prevalence was definitely increasing. We reached out to our mayor, Roth, who supported us and really gave us permission to move forward in creating the summit to bring awareness to our community. So the summit came out of a collaborative effort from treatment providers, local representatives, and folks just around the community who really wanted to bring awareness to the community.
And do you feel there is a lot of awareness right now? And I know there's a lot of different players in this. You have the first responders, you have the medical people, and so that's why you have this task force. Do you feel like it's been successful, or do you think there's still some information gap out there in the community?
I definitely think there's an information gap. I mean, fentanyl is killing people, but we're really only seeing it boots on the ground, through the health center, and like you said, the first responders. The dangers of fentanyl are real, and it's killed 2 teenagers on our island. I bring that to everyone's attention because you may not hear it just in day-to-day reports or the data that comes out of Hawaii County. But last year, 2021, it was reported that there was 13 kilograms of fentanyl seized on our island. So 1 kilogram can kill 500,000 people. 13 kilograms, that could kill every single person in our state 4 times over. So I don't think that people really understand that it's here, and it's hurting our community for sure.
And so this fentanyl task force, it met for the first time last week. How often are you guys going to be meeting, and what's the hope with the task force in terms of, maybe some things that they can bring in? I know you mentioned Narcan. Is that one of the things you guys are looking to maybe make more available to the public?
Absolutely. And so the task force right now is made up just of a group of concerned individuals. It's mainly service provider, but everybody's welcome to join us. And the objective is to start strategizing, organizing projects across the county. And these projects are going to range from very short-term small efforts to those long-term policy level changes. The first thing is just to bring awareness and education. So like today, being here today, we're bringing education to you folks, and we really encourage you to disseminate this knowledge. There's a great documentary that we have on our website, which I'll give the address later, called Dead on Arrival. And it's a documentary that really gives the scope of this issue and the problem that we're going to be facing shortly as more and more fentanyl comes to our islands. The second thing, like you said, is the Narcan. There's a training on Hawaii Health and Harm Reduction's website, which is www.hhrc.org. There's a 20-minute video. You can watch that, and they will send you a Narcan kit right after you do the training. So being able to get Narcan out widely in the community, honestly, it's the only thing that's going to reverse an overdose. Mm-hmm. So if you're not carrying it, you will literally see somebody die in front of you.
Yeah, no, it's a huge problem in the community for sure. That is all the time we have, Alyssa, but we really appreciate it. I know you mentioned the website. We'll be sure and post that on KITV.com after the show so people can access those resources, but we really appreciate it. Thank you so much for sharing that with us today.
Thank you.